thruster. So in that case, whose turn is it? We did Kenzo's. Then Dub's turn. Dubs, you want to just run the Bogdan for? You want me to just run the Bogdan for y'all, saying I owe y'all money?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although, I just something I could.
You want to do that then? It is your turn.
Yeah.
You could make a choice.
Yeah, that was something I could.
Okay. All right, I sent y'all an invite to the lobby. You can join whenever you're ready. I think it's my turn next.
하나씩 I could sell. 하나씩 I could sell all of it.
I think 1.5, 1.2, somewhere around there. No, it's 2 mil.
Nine makes 1.9.
1.9? Okay.
All right.
I can't remember. Mm-hmm. I agree with that. It's a broom. It's a witch's stick.
Okay, the networks are down, the equipment is ready, and
I need to call my star.
Was that movie called Loopers that the presser was on? That Bruce Willis movie? Where he goes back in time to kill himself? Have y'all seen that movie?
No. Well, I haven't.
Let me look it up. Loopers was the name of the movie. Yeah, Loopers. No. That's Bill Murray. Bill Murray. Looper is the one with the oppressors in it. I didn't realize until years after we had the oppressor. I was like, I can't believe that's where the oppressors came from. Let me explain to you what the difference. The Deluxo's missiles are more accurate than the Oppressor. All the way. If it misses, it'll come back around and get them. The Oppressor doesn't do that. The Deluxo's missiles will actually loop around you just to make sure he gets you. That's what makes the Deluxo much better than the Oppressor. Excuse me, very rude.
Oh, this thing sucks.
Well, how about this? You'll be dealing with an actual person this time. Make the first 2 drops, then go meet the buyer's people to deliver the last of the goods. And look out for anyone nasty. The buyer thinks they're being tracked.
It's terrible. You can out in the stores around there. You can use it in the files and use it to sabotage. It came out before in sabotage like 2 years ago, I think like a year ago. And then more than that actually.
No, it isn't. It says it on there, doesn't it? Doesn't it say it on there? I'm talking about the Agent of Sabotage. That hasn't been released yet.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
It's out.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Tar 1. Yeah, and Tar 2 is out yet.
I haven't done it. I don't know nothing about it, so.
I would not do it. It's not worth money at all.
Agent of Sabotage.
It's not worth it. Especially Part 1 isn't.
Usually when I hear one thing negative about something, I give up on it. I don't care about it. Like the... What's it called? Agency. That new one, also the other new one they got. The Clock and Bell. Clock and Barrel. Yeah. No, I don't. I haven't done the garment factory. Nope. I if it ain't worth it, I don't mess with it. And when that's one of the things I never felt it was worth it. What car is that? The Ruiner? Ruiner. Well, the Ruiner and the Deluxo has the same missiles. You talking about that one with the facility heist setups? No, that's not it. No, that's not it. What mission is that? There is a mission that we used the Ruiner for. I can't remember what it was. Protect buyers, associates. You're being attacked?
Yeah.
I'm coming. I'm sorry. I was folding clothes. I didn't think you needed anybody for this mission.
Oh, there's one two left.
No, don't do close friends because it always just messes up the name, and it's hard to find people after being close friends. I hate doing that. It's always hard to find that person because you can't always remember that person's name. I hate being close friends with people. I've accepted a few many times, and I don't even think I even talk to them most of the time anymore. Because I can't, it's hard to find them after you know their name. Like, Depressed. I'm friends with him. Close friends with him. And it's just hard to find his name on my PlayStation. I gotta look for him to send me a message to find him. You're not a close friend. You're not labeled as a close friend. If I knew your real name, it's going to show up on my friends list as your real name. And I know you as Kenzo. You understand? Like Depressed, real name is Mike. And whenever I go look for his name, I can't find it in the D section. It's not under Depressed, it's under Mike. And here he's sending me a message, invite me. Can't find his name. And I think I'd be able to find Dubs though, because I know his real name and I know where his name will lay. And A.
How do you know that? How do you know my real name?
Because it was your real name when I first met you.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. No, it was Austin Wrightsman. That was his real was first. That was his first. When I met him, that's what his name was. It depends on what your PlayStation has you logged in as. Like my PlayStation has my real name on it, and then if somebody knew my real name, it would be still in the R's, but still, they'd have problems finding me. That's why I don't like doing real names on PlayStation, anyways. So was I right, Dubs?
What?
Was I right, Dubs?
No, what?
Was I right about your name?
Yeah.
See, I told you. I remember when I met you. Your name was Austin Wrightsman. Then you changed
I don't
it.
remember. I don't think I put that. I don't think I put that as a game tag. I don't use the real name.
You even told me that's your real name, and I was like,
Well, yeah, I told you that. I
and
put it
it,
in that game tag.
it was your gamer tag. It was your gamer tag when I ran into you.
I don't think it was.
I'm telling you, it was. That's when I met you. That was your gamer tag.
I met you, and I met you, and our lobby, there's like only I think like 8 people.
And I was like, why would anybody use their real name as their gamer tag? I would have a long time ago. Where I would have.
I just say it does, because that's all my friends call me.
Yeah. Ricky Ricardo. You know who Ricky Ricardo is? Well, Ricardo is actually Cuban. No, there's a difference between Hispanic, well, Mexican and Cuban. Yeah, it might be, but they're different from different countries. It's like Chinese and Japanese or something like that. They might have the same language, but they're from different countries. That's probably right. I was trying to think of something like that, but I can't think of anything. Or French and Canadian or African. They speak the same language. No, they speak French. They do speak French. French. There's in Canada, a lot of people speak French in Canada. In Africa, a lot of people speak Canada too. I mean, French there too. That's like their second language there.
People here speak Spanish and English. And the only thing I know, the only thing I remember from school understand is Aguata.
Kenzo, you speak Spanish? When I say you're black, I wasn't saying you're really black. I'm just saying because the cops are on you. I think I remember hearing something like that. You do sound slightly. I did wonder that one time that you were black, but I didn't know what race you were.
Nothing hates Latino for a certain reason. Like he hates him really, really badly.
I've seen met people like that, and it doesn't make sense to me. I consider it as ignorance.
His reason is because a black guy tried to steal his chickens once.
Still what?
He didn't steal his chickens.
Chickens.
Yeah,
That's stealing his chickens. So that made him hate black people. That's true ignorance.
Though he was also drunk, so we can't really say it's his fault for him being drunk trying to steal chicken.
I had a neighbor. I've been dating the wife that I have for a long time, and when I knew that my neighbor, he knew I was married, or I was dating this. She lived with me. She's black. My wife, she's black. And me and him sitting outside smoking weed, and he's telling me, man, I tell my son, never be friends with a black person. If he ever brings home a friend that's black, I'm gonna hit the ceiling. He was explaining this to me. I was like, why is that? He says, because every person that's ever done me wrong was black. I'm like, what? That's you can't tell me that nobody else has never done you wrong. From another race, unless you've actually just jotted it down, and that means you're just paying attention to the black people that you messed with, you know.
Actually, I'm not racist against any race, because I'm not sure doing.
The what?
I'm not racist, so. I know a guy who was black. He actually helped me out in life a lot.
My brother, he's racist, and he didn't even know he was racist. He claimed not to be, but then one day he don't like my dad, and the only reason why he don't like my dad is because he's Mexican. Yes, and my dad's a great man. My dad is a great man. You can't find a better man than my dad. And so they were asking him if he met somebody, would he trust them? Oh, and he says, I don't know that person, so I can't trust that person. Like a black person. If he met a black person, he wouldn't trust him because he's black. Not just because he's black, because he don't know him. But if he ran into a white person, he'd be cool with that person because he trusts him. I'm like, right there, you just explained yourself to be racist. Mm-hmm. And I had to explain this to him, and he did not know he was racist. He wasn't raised with me, though. He wasn't raised with my dad. He was raised by my grandmother.
My father thanks a lot.
And my grandmother, she didn't like my dad because she see my dad as a dumb Mexican. She was white, huh? Yeah, my dad's dad is Mexican, or else he wouldn't be Mexican. He's full Mexican, so his mom and dad is Mexican. My dad is Mexican. My mom is white. So I was pretty much raised not to be racist. But my brother's Mexican and he's racist. But he was raised around white folks. Old school white folks. Yeah, he's racist to his own kind. Yeah, he's racist to Mexicans. He's been whitewashed, exactly. Big time. It's sad, but it's true. That's how things go. And he didn't even know he was racist. He won't ever claim to be Mexican because he says his mom's white. But his dad's Mexican. And his last name's Tirado. So, come on. You're Mexican, dude.
He promised me passport.
Get over it. I met there's a Filipino guy that works with me, and he's got a Mexican last name. I was like, how are you Filipino? Like, I just found out his last name. I asked him, like, what's his name? Coronado. Like, ain't that a Mexican name?
Me and my dad, we always mess around at work with people and call them the N-word and call Mexican another night, black. They Mexican. We always like mess around. And I know some nice mess around with people calling them N-word, like it's just like it's all jokes because I'm never actually black.
Fabric of civilization as we know it. But these are all piping dreams. I am here to help solve a real problem.
And what's the real problem?
What?
You a real problem.
No, my whole family is white.
Avon Quartz and his machine Cliffy. Oh, cigarette. Oi, now, listen. Think about it. If you let
I never had a black person do anything wrong, so.
play God, then fake human brain.
I've had probably any race do me wrong. I've never
Little egomaniac.
labeled them
My scientists have studied.
by their race. I don't know. I've been done wrong before, but I've never labeled them by their race.
Exactly.
Now, I have done it by gender.
Just to kill each other.
I do kind of hate women in some ways.
Wow. And then the woman. and then into a woman because she deserved it. The other one didn't really deserve it.
I like the way you said that. Racism, wrong. Sexism, that's okay.
Yeah, I called two girls the word.
I think I have a couple times. Well, one time for sure I did it behind their back. I called my wife the B word behind her back.
I said to her face.
But one girl I think I did say it to her face because she deserved it.
Well, this other girl's because she told me to shut up. And yeah, she's named everyone. The other one didn't really deserve it. Though she's blaming the son I didn't do.
This one dude had beat up this guy for disrespecting his girl one time. And this girl went off on me. So I told her, suck my dick, bitch. She went and told her boyfriend, and her boyfriend came to talk to me about it. And I was like waiting for him to try to beat me up. So I was like, alright, I know what he's about to do. But he just talked to me, and we shook hands after he was done. I'm 5'9".
What? I'm only like 5'5.5".
But I'm also kind of big. My high school, and when I was in high school, I was benching 310 pounds.
Damn.
And that was when I was in high school, and so he didn't want to really fight me. He definitely didn't want to fight me. Because he was a small guy. But I've seen him fight. He was pretty good. He might have beat me. If I wasn't ready for him. But I knew what he was about to do. But he didn't do it. We talked. I explained to him my point of view. And I told him, tell your girl chill out with me. We shook hands. He walked away and I walked away.
No, that thing is, I don't know how to cook. That's not that thing.
Swim for your lives! The Stromberg went down with a sub. Get to the shore and regroup with the others. Then let's meet at the hangar at LSIA. Ava's
Okie
not
dokie.
gonna make this easy for us. Any of us.
Bogdan didn't. Love the way he says it. Bogdan didn't. He did. Oh, y'all don't need no extra XP. They're already over 200.
Welcome to the future. Get on the turrets and try to survive, okay?
Dude, I'm already almost at 300. I did not want to be there.
I have a friend who's like I think 60 and he's already over 400 pounds.
Is what?
He's 6'8" and he's over 400 pounds.
No, that's like Avenger MOC. That's all you need.
I don't know what to buy. I can't have everything I want.
Avon's won. His AI is God, you know, and we're all just goats waiting to be sacrificed. We should all applaud ourselves on the roles we played in the downfall of the human race. Idiots!
Oh, the tally. It's the second fastest car in the game. Now that's faster. Well, they're just faster because I already tested it, my friend. Kansas, it's just like